And how do we want to introduce? Yeah, this will be a full introduction because this is the good one. MarauderEX here with culex. We are going to be doing a game on the Dreamcast, and apparently the year 1998, November 27th, 1998 to be exact. We've gone back in time to bring you this game.
Back to before the game's release, even.
Exactly, because we're just that badass. We're going to be doing Cannon Spike for the Dreamcast, as you can see on the Dreamcast.
One of my old favorites for the Dreamcast. Though it is a little bit harder on two-player.
Yeah, we got shafted on the multiplayer of this.
Yeah.
And if you can't tell, we're doing this post-commentary because we lost part of the real commentary. I kind of wanted to put the real commentary because it was just amazing. I was having a conversation with culex, but we were talking about completely different things because of how the audio kind of synced up.
Yeah.
His Audacity failed, and then when he went to recover it, just the whole thing was...
Well, do we want to talk about the plot here with some evil organization in the year 20XX?
No.
Being stopped by rocket boots?
Now, I want to talk about Arthur's shining finger. And this hand of his burns with awesome rage.
Right. In Cammy's ass.
Cammy's I can talk about Cammy's ass for days. This is Cannon Spike. Capcom shoot 'em up, beat 'em up. I've been saying this a lot. It's a cross between Streets of Rage and Geometry Wars. It's a shooting game, but it's a beat 'em up, but shooting mainly. And then you've got directional targeting for.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing this on the easiest setting because again we get shafted. How this works is you get 3 credits. That's for single player. If someone joins you, they instantly eat one of your credits and your bone.
Yep. And credits are shared. I'm going to be playing as Arthur.
I'm going to be playing as Mega Man.
Because
they're broken on the easier
and
difficulties.
On Baby, we're not going to be taking damage, so we don't really give a fuck.
Yeah. All these are Capcom characters, as you can tell. Arthur from Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Goblins, Ghosts and Ghouly Goblins, and whatever. I mean, you know who Arthur is. He's just in a giant mech suit with a phallic arm.
Golden armor.
I don't remember his golden armor looking a damn thing like that in the game.
Yeah, well...
that was the first mini-boss, by the way. Who else? We've got Mega Man, obviously. We've got BB Hood from Darkstalkers.
Yeah.
Cammy and Charlie from Street Fighter, who no one ever plays as. Shiba?
Shiba or Siva.
Siva.
From Three Wonders.
Three Wonders, which is a game we actually had to look up.
Yeah, it's an old arcade game.
And then Simone was made exclusively for this game.
Yep.
All the levels are based off of Capcom franchises. This is kind of inspired by Resident Evil, except it's nowhere near creepy. It just has some zombies, and I don't really remember in Resident Evil there being a gorilla that shot cockroaches out of its face. I could have missed that one.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know. I haven't played Resident Evil past like the first 20 minutes of number 1, so...
And they're kind of like, I don't remember giant insect monsters either. But on Baby, as you can see, we kind of rate bosses.
Everyone has 4 attacks. They're weak and strong shots, and they're weak and strong melees.
Yep.
And Arthur's weak and strong melees are both really strong, but they have a lot of lag.
Mega Man's melees kind of fail, but his shots are actually really good.
Yeah.
Everyone gets the weak shot, which is pretty much just the laser blast.
Yeah.
His strong shot is a charged Mega Buster, and then I guess his strong melee is the Tornado Hole.
Right. Which
at close range it devastates because it hits like 6 or 7 times.
It has a bit of a startup lag, but it's really strong.
Yeah.
If you can balance it.
And then everyone has a super attack based off of the little S diamonds underneath the name.
Arthur's right there is really good.
Yeah, that green beam is devastating. Mega Man's kind of sucks, and it makes no sense. It's like using the rolling shield from X1.
Right.
It's like, I don't remember the original Mega Man X doing that.
Yeah, he had a couple shields, like the leaf shield, but I don't think he had any purple ones.
No.
I certainly don't remember him physically,
rolling into a ball. Yeah. This game was interesting. It didn't get a lot of press. I didn't really know about it until culex started telling me about it, and then I picked up a copy, and I was kind of impressed with it.
Here's the main bad guys, the Balrog.
Balrog, who is it's Vega.
Yeah.
From Street Fighter. We actually had to draw up a little chart, and I don't know where I put the little chart. We had to draw up a chart.
Basically, the three villains from Street Fighter 2 all had their names circled around.
Yeah, M. Bison, Vega, and Balrog all switched their names. M. Bison used to be Vega, Vega used to be Balrog, and Balrog used to be Mike Bison, but because he was a boxer with that name, they figured the infringement would have been too much.
Yeah.
And it even got to the point to where one of his taunts was what?
I'll bite your head off.
Yeah, so obviously they couldn't go with that.
Yeah.
But that's something that I didn't know going into this game, that I knew M. Bison's name wasn't M. Bison, but I didn't know what it was. But
Yeah.
apparently it was Vega.
Yeah, that was another reason for the change. Capcom America didn't think Vega would be all that threatening.
Just, dude, I'm kind of more scared of Vega than M. Bison. M. Bison sounds kind of retarded.
Yeah, well.
This is a boss that on anything other than Baby, he gave us a bitch of a time, because all those little bullets that you see, he fills the whole screen with those.
Yeah.
And then his bombs that he throws out have a slightly larger attack radius. And it would never take anywhere near that quick to destroy him.
Right.
But we got tired. We're going to post 2 videos after this of our attempts at trying to do this.
Not Baby difficulty.
Yeah, and we're just titling it Let's Fail, because there's just no easy way to do it in 2-player. You don't get enough. I mean, 3 credits, 1 person can do it. culex will actually go through. He said he's going to do a more serious run of this at a later date.
Yeah.
So we'll link to that when we get to it. But I watched culex do this 2 or 3 times over the course of past couple of days.
I keep forgetting that people can't see me nodding.
Yes. Hey, well, since we're doing post commentary, I'm looking over at him and we're having a conversation about it, and he's just kind of nodding like, yeah. Maybe we should do like one of those little FaceTime things
that's bad.
and just like that way they can see us talking. I am going to actually do a video where people can see me in the near future. Once I get in, I'm getting one of the Sonic hats for the pre-order from GameStop for Sonic Colors. I'm going to get one of those, and the second I get one of those, I will actually expose myself under. Wow, that sounds kind of fishy.
So they don't allow that on YouTube.
No, they don't allow me exposing myself on YouTube. Anyway, but yeah, I'm actually going to show my face one of these days on YouTube. I might as well. I mean, I can't keep hiding behind a moniker, especially if, you know, I want to do something in the entertainment field at one point. Not that I don't know what I want to do, if I want to do as the entertainment field. I've got a lot of things that I want to be when I grow up. One of these days I'll actually, you know, get around to growing up and doing them. In the meantime, I'm going to sit here and play video games involving Mega Man and Arthur. I figured we should get back to the game.
Okay, so he got to shoot off some of his bullets there, but not really a whole lot.
This game, it claims to have a story about some sort of terrorist organization and, you know, motor boots. But all this game is a series of 20-second levels, mini-bosses, another 20-second level, boss fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's an action ADD game. It's like WarioWare for...
It's awesome.
It is. It was a great concept. I like to see companies, you know, branching out into more stuff like this. I really wish Capcom would do something else.
Yeah.
Mega Man Universe, for example, looks quite promising. Other than that, I can't think of really anything else Capcom's doing. Mega Man actually is getting an MMO in Japan.
Yeah.
It's never coming to the US. I'd love it if it did. That's a game that I would easily shell out $50 for the base set and then however much for the monthly subscription. That just looks badass to me. Cat Lady Beauty. I assume she was designed for this game. She was one of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
She is normally the hardest boss in the game.
Because
she
of this.
still is on this difficulty, but the hardest doesn't really mean all that much.
Yeah. Because she will jump forward. She has a huge attack range for her melee attacks, and then she just...
her melee attack does like 6 bars on normal.
Yeah. And you're kind of spazzing out with Arthur there.
Also, many of these guys drop health.
Yeah. Yeah, normal you don't get as much health either.
Yeah. Well, mostly it's just this one stage.
Yeah.
For the most part, there's still the same health drops on any difficulty.
Well, I don't know. It seemed like when we were playing the harder difficulties, you got more of the ones that increase your health bar by 1 versus more actual refilling health.
So here's the final boss, Metal Gear. Wait, that's Konami.
Metal Gear. And at this point, we just kind of use all of the specials that we have built up because
we still have 11.
Yeah. And his final form in which he is on fire, and that's
the baby fire spread.
Yeah. On normal, it's probably about twice as many bullets.
Yeah. 2 or 3 times.
There's almost more bullets in this than in Ikaruga.
And keeping in mind that this was originally an arcade game, it's like, well, you're putting in another quarter.
Yeah. I just walk in with 20 bucks in quarters and pray that I can do it.
So close to dying.
Alright, so yeah, that's it. And apparently since I was player 1, we get Mega Man's ending.
Yeah.
But it shows Mega Man and Arthur there. Which was interesting. It does show...
Yeah. I think only the first frame is different for 2-player, and then the rest is just...
It shows
Mega
the 2
Man's
characters.
regular ending.
Yeah. Arthur's ending is he escapes using jet boots, and then he
parachutes out of his armor.
He ejects out of the armor and parachutes wearing only his heart-shaped boxers. So... And with that, that's really it. There's not too much else about this game. You're going to get to see us fail a lot. And it's sad that we have 1 video that we succeed in and then 2 videos of failure.
Yeah.
So that's kind of disappointing. Cammy's ass, again. Cammy also gets 2 costumes. She's the only character that gets...
Since this is kind of her game, it's named after one of her specials.
Yeah. The only... I never really used Cammy in the fighting games. The only one that I could do was Cannon Drill, which was actually kind of useful, but it's like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. It's just a fly across the move.
Yeah. That's in this game also as the last hit of her normal attack string.
Oh, really? Did not know that. I've never played as her. So, there's really not too much else I can say about this. It was an interesting game. It's a very interesting concept. Kind of short, kind of spastic, and the difficulty does ramp you the fuck up when it's in higher levels.
I don't really like limited credits in arcade-style games, but it is what it is.
So yeah, that's pretty much the end, and we don't even get a ranking on this level. Like if you beat the game without doing...
Yeah, if you go through without using a continue, then you get a ranking at the game over. But since we're playing on 2-player, we don't get one.
Yeah, we don't even get ranked, because we suck. And culex did better than me by a fair bit. So that's because your shining finger lance fist can rape things so much faster than my tornado hold. So yeah, that's been Cannon Spike, produced by Capcom and Psycho.
Yeah. Psycho was the developer.
So yeah, that's it. This is MarauderEX
and culex
signing off.
See ya
Later.